Hey there guys, I'm back, your favorite host, Steamtown Gamer, and today I decided to whip out Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition. And some of you may be asking, hey Steamtown, why are you playing this game? It's old, it's really dated, there's better games on the market already, and the reason is, I bloody felt like it. So, this is basically the good parts. I'll be grinding on my own time and dime. I'll upload just the really cool missions that are in this game, and of course the DLCs, because this is the Ultimate Edition. As you know that I often go with a female character, I don't really know why. I'll go with her. I always seem to go with her for some reason. Age, yep, that seems about right. Hairstyle, here we go. So we got the really fun missions, such as like the Helios 1 mission, of course going to Caesar's Legion. Just a really unique, fun missions. Red, I like blue. Perfect. As well as even that weird mission of obtaining that sex robot. That's going to be really fun. And I'm also going to try and get the Pimp Boy. Not the Pit Boy, Pimp Boy 3000 or something. Blah, 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 yeah. So this is obviously just the start. I am going to grind and casually upload these videos bit by bit. Basically, when there's something worth recording, I will hit record. If not, you won't see very much of this game. Of course, I will constantly record during the DLCs, because some of you think, well, this game is kind of crap. Well, in many cases, you are right, unless you get the Ultimate Edition with the DLCs, then this game becomes significantly more fun. Now, when you get the Ultimate Edition as well, you start off with a bunch of a bunch of like new stuff. You don't start from absolute zero. You start. Come on. You don't start from absolute zero. You actually start off with a bunch of kick-ass weapons, things like that. So this DLC includes Dead Money, Honest Arts, Old World Blues, Lonesome Road, Gunrunner's Arsenal, and Courier's Stash. Now, Dead Money, if I recall, is that the one with the, yes, that's my favourite one. Oh, it was so fun. I only played it once because I just stopped playing it, and I highly recommend it. Basically, what happened was this. I had the original one, which I played, and of course I did like it to some extent. Played it a couple times, put it back in my collection. I'm pretty sure I'm good. Now, intelligence, you really want to have that high. As you don't obviously have to go to with number 10. I like to have it at number 10. Oh, I still got 1 point remaining. Okay. I'm going to go with Charisma. Yeah, Charisma. That allows you to talk to people, unlocks additional dialogue. There's a funny thing about this. If you keep your intelligence low enough to like 0, don't level it up at all. You can open up additional dialogue, which is kind of funny. Doc Martin. Now you want to go ahead and just start taking shit. Just start taking it all. Anti-Venom, Stem Pack, Rad-X, Stem Pack. Because you don't actually steal from him. Oh, I should also very much mention the Dead Money DLC. When you go to the casino and you have to steal from that vault. Now, the whole concept of that DLC is that you're in this vault, but you can't take the gold. That is the That is the, big twist at it, because you get weighed down so much that you can't leave with the gold. But guess what? I fucking figured it out. Not many people do. It doesn't always work the same thing. You can go on YouTube, you can look it up, and I did, and that didn't work for me. I don't know if they were playing it on PC or a different console, but for some reason it didn't work for me. And then I tried my own effort, and this took like 30 attempts, but I fucking got it. I got the entire stash. I took everything in that vault, and I lived like a king. Nothing was too expensive for me from the rest of the game. It was so good. I'm a very attractive female in my underwear in front of a very old man.
I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind.
Dog, cat, newspaper. I don't really know what these mean. Actually, I do know. They give you 15 bonus points to one of your little side achievements that only show up once every second upgrade. So basically, you can just pick any random ones, and if you disagree, just move on. Train, horse, house, shelter, burglarize, renovate, target, investment, demolish. I'm going to go with investment. Night. Night, dream, bandit, bribe, crush, stab, Swiss cheese, vaporize, reasonable, light, dark, beam, mother, caretaker, genius, cookie jar, tauntum. I have no idea what that is. Tattle, regret, human shield. I'm going to go with regret for some reason.
Okay. First one.
Conflict just isn't in my nature. Strongly agree, no option, disagree, strongly disagree. Conflict just isn't in my nature. Strongly agree. Now, I'm just going to answer these as honestly as possible. And to be fair, it doesn't matter what you do, because if you don't agree with the outcome, you can just change it yourself. No opinion.
I'm always fixing to be this. I'm slow to embrace.
Strongly disagree.
Charge in to deal with my problems head on. Almost done here.
Tell me what you see. A broken chain, a chemical reaction, a shadow in a door frame. A chemical reaction?
Okay. How about this one?
I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like.
Last one. I don't have nothing.
So he'll give you that. Now this will show up every second upgrade, I think. But you can always just hit reset, which is Y, and then you get 3. So just upgrade 1. And now I think it uploads 5. You get like 1 set of 5, and we have 3 sets of 5. So we're going to go with speech for sure. Oh, we can't upgrade them twice. Lockpick also for sure. And we could go with explosions. That will help at the very start of the game. That's the first mission, but you guys won't even see that, so there's no real point doing that. It just lets you get 100% of all the resources available for the first real conflict mission, which you won't really need. Repair, guns apparel, allows you to create guns. You know, I never really got into the whole. I'm going to go with science for computers, that's for sure, yeah. You know, I never really got into modifying weapons, ammunition, things like that. I always just bought them straight up. And that seems to be my reaction with every video game I play. I'm not much of a little detailer.
Got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I'd expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Okay, so these are also little upgrades. you don't even have to choose these because some of these have negative effects that if you turn them on. Loose cannon. So some are just really good, some are even better, but they have great drawbacks. Okay, this one increases my carrying ability, but it makes me slightly weaker. You're skilled, but you can't spell. You gain 5 points for every skill, but you suffer 10 minus 10. No, I don't want that. If you're wearing glasses, it's like, yeah, you gain something. I'm just going to go with done for now, because we can always just come back into our settings and reactivate them. They're traits. Just little skill sets. So he was actually from a vault himself. He's going to give you a pimp boy, and then you actually find out a Vault 21, that's where he's from, is still sort of functioning as well, and they have a nickname for him, Dr. Bum or something like that.
Was all you had on you when you...
Thanks for patching me up. What should I do now?
You should talk to...
Okay, so that's basically us. We are free. We are roaming around. So I'm just going to maybe record another 5 minutes, have a look around the area just in case people haven't seen it here. And this will be the first of many episodes to come. You will not see me grind. You will only see the good parts that, once again, are just worth recording. So we're not going to... You're probably not going to see nothing in this... Yep, these are all the missions I just unlocked. So there's Victor. Now, he saved us. We don't even... Most people don't even see him until much later on in the game, and there he is just walking past. So that's pretty cool. Hey there, Victor.
Howdy, partner.
Thanks for digging me out of that grave.
I'm always ready to lend. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I lay.
I'll talk to him later because that's just really nothing. So Good Springs is an actual place you can visit in the real world. Same with a lot of these other... Oh, that's it, the Sierra Madre grand opening. That one is the best. That's the one with all the gold. When this game first came out, I was living with a friend of mine. Well, he was actually living with me. And we had this sort of like game. Basically, we both purchased Fallout, this particular game, but not the DLC one, because that simply hadn't been released yet. This game was still new. We basically battled each other in regards to... We both had Xbox 360s. We put them in at the exact same time, and we placed a small wager to see who would get through them the fastest, whoever would make it to the end. We never actually made it. We never actually finished it. We basically just stopped playing. So there's that. Now up there is the... what's it called? The water tower, which is where the graveyard is, where the robot duck is up. So there's this whole story about this chip. We're carrying a poker chip, which turns out is some upgrade for those Securitrons. I will actually do that mission later on in the game. Basically, any main storyline missions I will do. That's Pete. Easy Pete. So, for those who don't know, Fallout is a post-apocalyptic, 200 years after the nuclear apocalypse. It was a 50s themed futuristic world to which they nuked themselves to oblivion, and once again, like I said, it is 200 years after that, and they're still dealing with, well, the fallout. So we've got to get our first mission in here. It's really quite simple. Just go in, say hi. find out about the men who basically killed us, because I didn't actually mention this, but yeah, we were carrying the poker chip. We got stopped, and they shot us in the head and buried us. So, but we were somehow still alive, and of course Victor the robot saved our asses. I'm drinking a lovely cappuccino here. You could teach me how to survive in the desert?
Yeah.
Well, by that, I mean she's got a little task she wants to do, and it would be nice to have a little bit of assistance as well. Now, one of the funny things is here, you're probably not going to see it, but with doing her mission, there is a relatively attractive young woman who left the town to go get water. Now, you're not supposed to leave town by yourself because there are big-ass geckos or lizards that attack people. She went by herself, and if you're not fast enough, they will kill this young woman. Now, I actually saved it at a couple points before in the past in order to, well, save her, because I did, and it turns out you can save her. So you want to be fast, you want to be accurate when you come across her. I believe it's the second area she takes you to where the geckos are. That's her job, to clear out the geckos away from the watering thing, so at least a couple groups can come in and get water. But if you show up there and a woman went by herself, and it's such a shame too. Where the hell is the bartender? She's supposed to be here. So for most of the game, I am going to be good. I'm going to be on my best behavior. I'm going to have a little halo and little angel wings. I'm not going to be a complete asshole and steal and fight and threaten. I am good, at least for the first round. If this really kicks off, I will do another one where I'm a complete asshole. Let's go in our inventory. I don't know how to access the inventory. Here we are. There we go. Okay. Model 3000. Okay, weapons. Binoculars. They're new. Broad machete. So we start off with a lot of things. Grenade rifle. Holy shit. Weathered. I'm pretty sure that was Doc Martens. So these are all our radio frequencies. Sarah Mondre, that is a good one. Basically, there was this casino. I'm not actually going to go into it. It's really complicated. Laser pistol.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this.
Basically, yeah, just shoot the sarsaparilla bottles. As you know from the Fallout games, bottle caps are a means of currency. This thing's got a slight curve to the right.
Well, that's a start, but I don't reckon.
I'm sorry, the bullet comes out left. And tutorial. I'm going to go in and do it anyway because then again you get to save this young woman. Actually, I'm going to just go ahead and show you it anyway. It won't take that long. I've got a lot of weapons at my disposal. So the fire geckos, they won't do too well against the lasers because they've got hardened skin and they're designed to deal with extreme temperatures from the sun. So the concept of firing a laser pistol is not the best. So I'm trying to figure out which ones to jump. I've got a nice ass. So this is on the Xbox 360. The other one I did have was on PlayStation 3. So another funny thing about this is the reason I got this Game of the Year one is because my brother was playing it. I went over his house. I was just chillaxing with him. And he has got a nasty habit of just skipping dialogue. He'll put in the disc and he doesn't want to watch the cutscenes or the dialogue. He'll just start skipping it. And I was like, don't skip it. I want to watch it. He said he didn't care. So I said, well, basically, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. And I pulled out my phone and I literally bought this game off eBay right then and there, just so I could actually watch myself play the bloody game.
Head up on the ridge. Let's see if we can get a little closer.
So there's geckos up ahead. Obviously, the closer we get, the better our shots and deadlier they will be. But of course, the closer we get, the more risk we take. It shows at the top, you know, hidden. That since we're crouched down, we're hidden. Now I'm going to go ahead and test out this weapon. Now this weapon you only get to start off with at the start of the DLC. Oh shit. See, now I hurt myself, so we're going to have to use a stem pack. Aid, yeah. I also started off with some stem packs as well. He gave us a few, but we also started off with an extra 5, just like this weapon. Now we're going to go back and talk to Sonny. So this weapon is super powerful, and it can be a huge pain.
You're getting the hang. There's two. Shouldn't.
So we're going to go to another couple sites. I really want to help out this girl, but I'm afraid this weapon will be too powerful and I will kill her. There she is over there, actually. Oh, I nearly killed Cheyenne. That was the dog. Oh, I thought it was like a wolf or something because I was playing other games. There she is there. I saved her. I saved her. No fucking way. Oh, that shot was perfect. Oh, man. One shot. One shot.
Howdy. Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you've done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, and here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
So I actually earned reputation for saving this poor little girl. She's pretty attractive. So that was, I mean, I'm stoked. One shot. Boom. Dead. Yes. These geckos. Empty. This gecko's got some, bit of something.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making use.
Couldn't hurt, yeah. Basically, we're just going to go get some materials. Now, this is going to be the end of the episode because, quite frankly, it's a little boring. As I said before, this is just the good parts. The only reason I even did this little mission was because I wanted to show you that you could save her. It's just a little bonus thing. It doesn't really do anything. I didn't even know that thing was there. Shit. So that is just a basic view of everything here. I look forward to playing this game again. It brings back a lot of memories. This game was really fun with the DLCs, of course. You can pick this game up from just about any discount bin, but make sure that you get the Ultimate Edition. You have to probably pay maybe about $4 more at EB Games or something, but it is worth it. So, you know, like, subscribe, and share if you haven't. Now, I really want to hear what missions that you want me to play as well. So go ahead, write in the comments what mission you think is worthy. Just anything at the top of your head. Obviously, Helios 1, that mission where you get the sex robot, you know, even one where you get the prostitutes, which is, of course, the same quest as getting the sex robot as well. helping out the little Eddie. You know, it was just really fun. There's a lot of really cool missions in here as well. So obviously anything worth doing, I will, well, record. So like, subscribe and share if you haven't already. Leave a comment on what you want me to play. And I shall catch you guys later on.